So I went ahead and packed up and got the hell out of Dodge. I just didn't have any interest in sticking around merely for the opportunity to pack up my tent and all my camping gear in a storm. You know, I don't mind camping in the rain, but setting up or breaking down in the rain sucks. So I jammed out of there and got a hotel about an hour and a half away from the park, just in some town. And the next morning I was sitting at McDonald's and a guy walked by and happened to see a Yosemite mat that I had with me. And he goes, "Did you just come out of there today?" And I was like, "No, I was supposed to, but I came out last night because of the weather, you know, with the forecast." He goes, "Man, I just came out of there just an hour ago, and it was like blizzard conditions at the top of the pass. The only road that comes in and out of the valley tops out at about 6,200 feet. He's like, up there was 3 inches of snow on the ground. The wind was howling." He's like, for a good couple of miles, we were doing like 5 miles an hour. He was like, it was insane. I would have never been able to get out of there on the bike that day. I'd have been stuck down in the valley until that weather cleared up. So I got really, I don't want to say that I got lucky, but I'm really happy that I followed my intuition and just got the heck out of Dodge. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, right? So yeah, so I went back into the city, hung out for a couple more days, and then my buddy from Tampa, one of my best friends, a lifelong friend of mine, our parents were friends before we were even born, came into town on Sunday and was here until yesterday. Today's Saturday. He was here from Sunday to Friday, and we had a blast. We tore the city up, went out most nights and went on various adventures and got into some stuff. I'm not going to get too far into all that, but just to suffice to say that we had a heck of a time. Also, in the middle of it, for one night, after I had seen Yosemite, I was like, "Yo, man," I was like, San Francisco has a lot to offer, but you know, it would be criminal for you not to go out and see this place firsthand. So, I had rented, I had arranged at back at Yosemite before I left. They had these, you know, my buddy didn't have camping gear out here, of course, you know. So, right as I was leaving Yosemite, I had booked they have these canvas heated tents that have like beds and bedding in them. They have a heater. They have that's about it. A shelf. No bathroom or anything like that. It kind of bridges the gap between having a cabin room and camping, being in a tent. So I booked one of those, got it for like $79, and I was like, dude, we have to go out there. We're gonna stay in this thing. He's one of those guys that's a lot like me, like down for whatever. So I knew he'd be cool with it. So anyway, so we drove out we did San Francisco for a couple of days, and then we drove out to Yosemite on Tuesday, stayed there Tuesday night, hung out there for part of the day on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we went up to Glacier Point, which is like the big, crazy lookout over the entire valley there. It's about an hour drive from the valley to get up to the top of Glacier Point, but man, it was unbelievable from up there. Incredible. Our whole thing, the theme of this whole time we were hanging out was anytime we were talking to girls, it sort of kind of just started as a half joke the first time, and then from then on it was just what we stuck to because it was so ridiculous. Anytime we met girls, we told them we were in town, that we were on a wingsuit, on the Red Bull wingsuit jumping team, and just the ridiculousness of it, and like all of it was a lot of fun. So anyway, we met some girls up there. I told them that yesterday we'd been jumping off of that point, and just ridiculous stuff that anyone that would think about something for a half second would realize is complete nonsense. But yeah, so we did the Glacier Point thing, and then we came back to San Francisco and toured up for a couple more nights. Went out to Fisherman's Wharf, went to Haight-Ashbury. We did it all. Climbed up on the roof of the hotel through the fire escape, and then the ladder that went from like the 6th floor up, and it was pretty crazy. but it was a lot of fun. We also went to a Giants game. So we went to, while I've been here, I've been to both the Oakland Coliseum and at&t Park. Me and my buddy that I've been staying with and my buddy Matt that was in town, the three of us went to the Giants game. The San Diego was in town. I think it was on Monday night is when we did that. That was awesome. That park is unbelievable. Gorgeous. The Coliseum, kind of the opposite, but whatever. So anyway, there you go. That's we hung out for a couple more days, and he left yesterday, and here I am in wine country. So the regular sort of flow of the trip is going to pick up again now, and probably stay kind of on my regular kind of rhythm. So I appreciate everyone sticking around. I'm sorry for the long gap and updates and stuff, but I'm going to try to get back on a regular kind of thing now that it's just me on the road and moving from place to place to place, and not being not being kind of stationary and hanging out with people and staying busy. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope everyone's doing well, and yeah, on to the next adventure, I guess, right? Boy howdy.